Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, which you probably are, my name is Sarah and I'm a creative writer and I'm also a small business owner. If you weren't aware, I have sell from quite a few places, but I do have a vintage shop called Hey Red Shop where I sell vintage and secondhand goods. You can check out the website. We have an Etsy shop. I also have a few things on Facebook that I'll link in the description below if you feel more comfortable buying there and want to check out what I've got. I'm also a blogger as well, so I have a blog that's attached to my shop and it's more about what it's like being an entrepreneur, things that I've learned, some interesting stories that have developed over the 2 years that I've been running the shop alone as a solopreneur. So it's been a learning process and I've gained lots of skills and come up against some unexpected challenges, so if you're interested in checking that out, go ahead. I also write about film and TV on another website called eatingfilm.com, which I'll also link in the description if you're interested in seeing that as well. I've been gone since last June. I've been working on this video for a few days now, just organizing, going back in time, looking at my photos and short clips and videos, seeing where I was during that time, because I am determined to put something together to account for that time. So just to let you guys know, this is kind of like a video diary for me. I don't have a background as a videographer or editor or anything like that, so I'm learning about this as I go along, learning what the quality that I want the video to be, my own style. It's still developing because I took 8 months off. If you guys weren't aware, I wasn't able to practice during that time, but I did record a few things here and there, piece together what was going on during that time. October 2020, I moved to Indiana from Virginia for a job. Last June was my first summer in Indiana. Was getting settled into my apartment, doing a lot of organizing, cleaning. I had just dyed my hair for the first time in a couple of years, very light brown. And I was getting my apartment really organized because I realized the way that I had set up everything when I first moved in was not working anymore, so I had to tackle a couple of big organization projects, finding furniture, bigger pieces of furniture, which was a bit of a challenge because at the time I had a very tiny car. I lived in an old historic building, and in the basement is where they had extra storage for each apartment, so I had to go down there and that was very creepy. So this is my storage unit, and as you can see, there's some stuff in here. And unfortunately for me, it is not mine. So I have to move all this out, sweep, and then move my stuff in. Which is great. It's not creepy down here at all. There was no light. There were just pipes and wires hanging. I was very surprised that the building was even still running after looking at what's down there. But anyway, it was the second week of June when I got into a car accident. It was the middle of the day, clear, beautiful day. I was driving home after work, was in a car accident that totaled my car and left me injured. Not only for the first time was I in a car accident as an adult, that was, first time that I was in a major car accident as an adult, but it was the first time that I was dealing with it alone. I had moved out to Indianapolis in November and hadn't really made a lot of close friends yet, or no one that I felt I could call right afterward. I had to get an Uber home, I had to get a rental car. I called off from work that day, for the next day. Got in touch with my insurance company, had to do all of that, which was very stressful. And on top of that was my injury, which required me to go to my doctor and to see a specialist who recommended that I start physical therapy right away. So basically the whole next month was just me going to doctor's appointments and physical therapy appointments every single day. Halfway into July, where we started to see more progress and they started spacing out my appointments more, so I started to feel more like things were getting back to normal. Outside of physical therapy, my chiropractor just recommended that I take things as easy as possible to not put so much on myself to feel better right away, to get back to my regular activities right away, to take it easy. So based on some advice from my chiropractor, I started looking at my entire lifestyle, like areas where I can make improvements to my daily life, which outside of work was pretty sedentary. I do a lot of writing, editing, that kind of thing. So I decided to build a standing desk. And once I saw how expensive standing desks were, I decided to make one of my own. So this is the Scarsta legs for a standing desk. As you can see there, it includes the base that goes underneath the tabletop as well as the adjustable legs. So I'm gonna put this together. I also bought a butcher block from Home Depot. Hevia is a type of rubber wood that's like sustainably sourced and is naturally antibacterial, and I have to take this out and start conditioning it. The conditioning process can take about a week or so to make sure that the butcher block doesn't start to dry out and crack. I wanted something that was really durable, made out of wood, so that if it gets damaged, wood, you can just sand it and it's like new. So I wanted something like something that was oversized, not a typical size for a table, and the butcher block just seemed like the perfect option. Depending on the size of the butcher block that you're looking for and what tools you have available, you might need to make some adjustments to this, because I can link you guys to the butcher blocks that I chose and the table legs that I used, but the base, the tabletop base underneath the IKEA legs was too wide for the butcher block that I chose, but I had access to power tools that could cut off the ends of both of them so that everything fits easily. So I'll make sure to link you guys to that below if you're interested in making your own. Overall, I think it's not an easy project. It's not like, using some glue and paper clips and some rubber bands. It's definitely, you need power tools, you need space, and I would recommend that you have more than one person to help you out with that. The standing desk made it a lot easier for me to get more exercise, but to be more active during my work sessions outside of like my 9 to 5. So after that, just taking it really easy, keeping up with my blogs, doing more DIY projects. I found another dresser at this awesome secondhand shop called Revived in downtown Indianapolis. They have great furniture pieces there, very high quality and in great condition. And I decided to line the inside of the drawers in this lime green velvet that I had on hand, and I think it came out really well. I also found this like solid wood bookcase at Goodwill and found some like really great chalk paint and just went ahead and repainted that. And journaling every day, making sure to be very gentle with my body. So today I also am going to be journaling. I love to journal, and I got this new one from Target. I like it because it kind of looks like a hardback book, and I like the little graphic on the front. But this is very interesting because it has this table for the date, which at first I thought was cool, but now I realize how ineffective that is, because I want to know like the day of the week and the year
when I write journal entries in, so I always just make a little note of that at the top of the page. But have a lot to catch up on. It has a bullet key of contents, which I don't really think works for this format, especially because there are no page numbers, none at all. So
Drinking so much tea and just getting very into alternative tea things.
Trying out one of these tea drops, sweet peppermint with spearmint and peppermint. So it's supposed to be like a bagless loose leaf tea with organic raw sugar, organic spearmint leaves, and organic peppermint oil. USDA organic and recyclable. Cool.
So this is the super lazy way I make tea some mornings. Right now I enjoy using soy milk in my tea. I think it's creamier than, say, almond milk or coconut milk. I think coconut milk is kind of has a thin consistency, and I like a bit more creaminess in my tea. And I've been trying out different flavors of the Tazo concentrate teas, and I like them so far. So I've tried the chai latte, which when you pour it out, to me has the consistency of water and really heavily brewed tea. And then I'm currently also trying the pumpkin spice latte, which is a little creamier, is a little sweeter, and has a very I'd say kind of light medium pumpkin flavor added to it. And you can also just pour these over ice. I just like to warm it up and have it with a little soy milk. I also got the green tea matcha latte version. This is much sweeter than the other two, and it has the honeydew melon and tropical fruit flavor that are added to the green tea, kind of take away from the matcha flavor. So it tastes like a very light matcha flavor mixed with these more fruity flavors, and the consistency is, it's more like a syrup. It's okay, doesn't really taste very strongly of matcha, but it is nice to have like for variety. So this is like a super lazy way that I make tea sometimes in the morning, is just add equal parts of the milk and the tea concentrate, and that's it. I also forgot to mention that I started drinking golden milk every day. So I have about like 8 ounces, which is like 1 cup of coconut milk. Then I just add 1 teaspoon of the golden milk mixture and just shake it up in here, because I noticed that if I tried to stir it, then it wouldn't all mix in properly. And I've been drinking this every morning. And just really being in contact with my loved ones, because it did shake me a little bit to get into the accident. And everything that came afterwards was really stressful, like I said, dealing with insurance companies, having to find another car. And during that time, during that July, was a severe shortage. I was just driving around a lot, getting estimates and comparing cars, and I'm not a car person, so asking a lot of my friends who are for advice on what's the best car for what I'm looking for, and I finally found one.
Also, another update for you guys. My computer screen looks like this now. I have an iMac computer. It's about 8 years old now, and when I moved my desk around, it fell. And I mean totally fell on this corner off of my desk. Let me come around to the other side so you can see. Okay, so I was pushing my desk from underneath. Well, not pushing the top, but pushing the legs, because I have a standing desk now that I can crank up and down. And it fell on this corner right on the corner, and it still works. It works as well, I would say it works as well as it's been working for the past, I want to say 3 years. I have started to see it slow down. I have started to see some more glitches than normal, but otherwise it just looks like this now. I definitely need to get another one, but that is something to invest in much later down the line. So before I let you go, I wanted to show you guys some stuff that I picked up from Goodwill. This is not for the shop, this is from a sale. So I found this gorgeous silk shirt. It's just a regular button-up shirt, but it has these padded shoulders here, and it looks like shell buttons. Very summer vacation vibe. Sweatshirt, workout shirt, and this really nice fine knit turtleneck sweater for when it gets cold, which it probably will because it's Indiana. And then I found this super cute sleeveless knit sweater dress. Very simple and easy. Even though it is knit, it's sleeveless and it'd be easy to throw this on. So I found that. If you guys like labels and stuff. Oh, look at that. It's Calvin Klein. Not intentional, but look at that. And then I found personal photos, not like posters or anything, but like these, which are heavy metals. And then this one, I found this super cute sleeveless knit sweater dress. And I was like, okay, this looks very simple and easy. Even though it is knit, it's like sleeveless and it'd be easy to like throw this on. So I found that. If you guys like labels and stuff. Oh, look at that. It's Calvin Klein. Not intentional, but look at that. And then I found, I really wanted to do like space refreshes kind of thing where I'm not doing anything major. I found some really cool picture frames, smaller ones for like personal photos, not like posters or anything, but like these heavy metals, and then this one, which I thought was like really cool. I love the detailing here. And then this other bigger one that's definitely more for prints. It's really heavy. But yeah, it's metal. It's already has like the mats in it, and there's a signature on the back that says Georgia O'Keeffe print, purchased in Santa Fe. So back like this, in case you guys want to know. But yeah, metals and the black is something that I've never used before when I was decorating. And my favorite piece is this. It's really big. I have no idea. Oh, it's just smudge. I have no idea where it came from, but it has this. Screws go in the side. Maybe it was like one of those pivoting mirrors where you could move it from side, tilt it up and down and like side to side. But we'll see. It has this like bronze frame. I don't know. I was just like, had to have it once I saw it. Plus it was only $4. So very happy with my little thrift haul. I'll see you guys later.